80s cartoons have catchy theme songs. That is a fact. Actually, no, wait, that's an opinion. While I may be more familiar with 90s cartoons rather than 80s cartoons just because of when I grew up, I still recognize 80s themes just as well because I enjoyed cartoons from both decades when I was a kid. Due to said catchiness, I want to take a look at 80s cartoon theme songs to determine which one is the best one, or more most catchy one, since 80s TV themes in general tend to get stuck in your head and are rather cheesy. But still, as I said in my last theme song video, a good theme song gives a succinct and true description of what you'll be viewing, or at least prepares you for the show by setting a tone. I'll be talking about the themes rather than playing them since I don't have them on hand right now, but hey, I would have just been speaking over them anyway so you wouldn't have been able to hear the songs properly. I hope that's a good enough excuse for why I'm playing this lovely background music instead. Okay, let's go. Top 10 80s cartoon theme songs. Number 10, the real Ghostbusters theme. It's just the normal theme to the Ghostbusters, like word for word. They didn't even add new instrument, not some piano or some strings, or both. The fact that it's the Ghostbusters theme gets it on this list, but the fact that it was created just for the movie rather than the cartoon, and that this theme offers no variation, bumps it down some spots, so themes that were made for their own respective cartoons get a chance since, come on, it's the Ghostbusters theme. It may be the best theme on this list otherwise. I couldn't just omit it, right? Number 9, the SheRa theme. This theme is nearly identical to the He-Man theme in terms of how the characters are introduced, but something about the fanfare in the background for SheRa sounded more triumphant, along with how the singers went, SheRa, SheRa, while He-Man's theme sounded like video game windscreen music, which isn't bad, but what does He-Man have to celebrate about in the intro? The episode hasn't even started yet and you're already playing victory music? However, if He-Man's theme was that song that goes, hey, yeah, 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 then he would have rocketed his way to the top of this list. SheRa's theme I think just has more going on in it, which is why it beats out the similar sounding He-Man music. SheRa's theme even has a xylophone in the background that kinda sounds like the GameCube startup logo tune. Plus, SheRa's got some pretty cool enemies, I guess, like not Skeletor and Scarlet Witch and the Ghost of Christmas Future and oh no, not her. Number 8, the Alvin and the Chipmunks theme. High-pitched? Yes. Catchy? You betcha. Iconic? Yeah, probably. It should be in some manner. Annoying? Depends who you are. They seem to have a good balance of music with a high pitch, so after hearing it a few times, it doesn't make you hate them. It's just a fun jingle that makes you want to do an awkward dance. Unless you hate the pitch, which means it might make you want to throw your TV out the window when the theme starts playing, and then immediately regret your actions since you likely just broke your television by chucking it out a window. The Chipmunks visually during this theme just kinda do stuff. Like, other than performing at a concert, it's just kinda random things that they might have a 10-minute plot in an episode about, but who knows. That and the Chipmunks just kinda cause mischief during the theme, like destroying their own lights that were set up for their concert. Come on, it took someone 5 hours to set up that giant chipmunk display, and you destroy it in 5 seconds. Shame on you guys. There was also an updated theme song when the animation studio changed that added an awesome electric guitar and didn't change anything else. I don't know, it sounded cooler with the electric guitar, which made it worth mentioning. Also, there are eyes in this new animation. Judge them. Number 7, the Mighty Orbots theme. The 80s were full of cartoons with the subject matter being robots, sometimes of the giant variety. I mean, there was Voltron, Transformers, I think the lesser GoBots even had their own series. And while the Mighty Orbots seemed like a mid-tier robot show at best with that type of competition, this cartoon beat those guys out on theme songs with their epic music. Go! Mighty Orbots! They're joining together to fight for what's right everywhere. Like, as soon as you start this theme, they don't have a quiet build-up. It's like, boom, you're in Orbot world. You sit in that chair and they don't even give you time to fasten your seatbelt. That's just how quickly this theme starts. Number 6, the Inspector Gadget theme. Here's a theme that doesn't need many words to make it into our hearts, and the level of good old 80s synthesizer usage is off the charts for this theme. I mean, the usage level isn't as high as it is in, say, Don't You Want Me Baby by the Human League, but it's definitely on par with or possibly even exceeds the level of synthesizer usage in Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler. It has that new wave 80s vibe going on while combining with a sort of detective movie theme. It's like do 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 Inspector Gadget do 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 hoo hoo. Okay, fine, maybe you can't hear that sort of description when I sing it like that. Number 5, the DuckTales theme. This is one of those very notable 80s cartoon themes due to its catchiness and just the fact that it fits the tone of the show quite well. That's about all I really have to say. So many people love this song, I don't really have anything new to add to popular internet opinion. I would have put it higher, but there's just a few songs that are maliciously catchier to me. So sorry to those viewers who were expecting DuckTales to be the end-all be-all number 1 on this list. Number 4 comes from a well-known anime series that wasn't popular in the West until the 90s, arguably even the 2000s for the specific series I'm discussing. This is the Dragon Ball theme, not DBZ, the original series, which ran in Japan from 1986 to 1989, so it is indeed an 80s theme to an animated program. The theme just has this tune and these lyrics of pure adventure, which is what Dragon Ball was all about for the most part. You get to see many of the characters from the first season in the theme, and for me, it's just something that triggers this nostalgia feeling, since although I wasn't around when it initially aired in Japan, it was repeated on Toonami for my enjoyment when I was younger. The English dub of the theme song done by Funimation also sounds just as good as the original, not changing the meaning of the lyrics or the tune. In fact, some aspects of the dub theme song's audio quality is a bit better because it was recorded later on with better technology available. Still, both versions are fantastic, and I'm just glad when Dragon Ball was dubbed they didn't do some Rock the Dragon redub of the theme song like they did with Dragon Ball Z. Nostalgic? Yes, but did it age well? Not with me. Sorry if anyone out there is a Rock the Dragon fan. Number 3 is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme. It seems that all the syllables in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles should not be able to fit in one line of a song, but in some miraculous way, it works here. 8 syllables, and all the singer does is repeat these syllables 3 times before getting into the meat of the theme. The whole song is cheesy, but hey, so is the show, and not just cause there's a lot of pizza. Boo, that was as lame as the puns in the series. Anyway, the theme also gives a brief rundown of what some of the other characters in the series do, like how Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines. What? You think I'm just going to quote the theme? What kind of commentary would that be? Okay, what else can I say? Raphael is cool but crude, Michelangelo is a party dude. Yeah, so, great theme song. Number 2, the Heathcliff theme. Now I said a good theme encompasses the show's tone, and yeah, this one does. Heathcliff is a show about a cat who basically terrorizes everyone, and this theme is bright and happy and describes said mischief. But what really makes this theme stick to my memory is the tune, pace, and how freaking catchy it is. I mean, if I had to describe this theme, I would say think of every catchy song you know. Okay, got it in your head? Got all those catchy songs? It sounds like all of them combined. And just a note, I never said every good song, just the catchy ones. I mean, this is not some underrated musical artifact. I actually think it borrows the tune from another song. But even with all that being said, all this banter on how this magical theme beat out other more iconic and probably better sounding themes has yet one theme rivaling its catchiness? How's that even possible? Well, I'll spare you the story of the decision process. This even more magical, possibly unexpected, and even more disappointing number 1 is the Gem theme song. Maybe you were expecting it, maybe you weren't, but a show about pop singers should have a catchy theme song. Otherwise, that doesn't bode well for the rest of the series if you can't get the first song the viewers will hear right. I knew some lyrics to this song before I even knew it was a show. Maybe you know the lines. I'll talk about them in a minute. Do you want the 80s jam-packed into 40 seconds? Then listen to the Gem theme song. It practically feels like you're at a Madonna concert. However, does the theme tell us about the show? Yes. After listening to this theme, tell me some things about Gem. What is Gem? Gem is excitement, adventure, glamour and glitter, fashion and fame, and most importantly, Gem is truly outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. The music's contagious. Outrageous! Yeah, I'm just quoting the theme, but it doesn't lie about the music being contagious since it sticks to your head like 80s hairspray. Is this the best 80s cartoon theme? Not if I did proper analysis and based it on popularity. By that logic, why did it get number 1? Well, I guess it's because it got stuck in my head, and I'm not sick of it yet, I guess, surprisingly. But yeah, something had to be a deciding factor. Plus, it makes me forget that Gem was basically advertising toys, but at least they spent their advertising budget on whoever wrote the song. They certainly didn't spend it all on the animation budget, because sometimes the characters got a little Ooh, yeah, that's not the best face there. Anyway, have an 80s cartoon theme that I didn't mention or that should have been number 1? You probably do, so let me know. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Music for this episode provided by Offscreen Guy. He didn't give me a link to his other music to give you guys, so I'll put one in the description if he ever does. Well, this is awkward. Bye!